Salvucci, and we caught Steve at his home near Boston, Massachusetts, and one of the first things he was quite concerned about was he had heard that we had had quite an all-star game here and was almost a little envious because his friend Dale Baldwin had called wondering if he'd like to play in the old-timers game, and Sal says, geez, yeah, I would. When is it? And Baldy said, well, it's the day after tomorrow. At which point there was little chance for the Vooch to make it, so we pick it up there and we talk about the all-star game and what's going on here.
Was that a lot of fun? It must have been.
Oh, great. It was a tremendous spectacle all the way down the line, you know.
Hey, the boys had a great year last year, didn't they?
Unbelievable.
Now, a little parade and all that?
Let's see. Did we? Yeah, we did a little parade. Got to work. Sure. The whole
I imagine the fans must have enjoyed it immensely.
Yeah. Everybody finally got a Turner Cup ring.
That's
you know,
right. That's right.
But it was all part of what happened. You know, the whole thing was paved by an awful lot of players prior to that, keeping the game alive here.
Sure. And it made your season a lot more enjoyable, right?
Oh, yeah. It's gotten to be so much fun again, Sal. That's been half the fun is you know, great effort in the winning. It's like it was back in the days when you were around when we used to buzz the league and come up with 100-plus points and have a party.
Right. Hey, your pipes are still there, Chase, so you sound great.
Working at it, you know, a little bit here and there.
How's things? You feeling good?
Oh, great. You ever happen to catch us at all on the radio up Boston way?
No, you know, every now and then I used to. A couple years back, when I first got back, I was here listening to you, but I don't know whether I just haven't been tuning it in lately. I ought to try.
I'm sure you got a lot of other things to do.
Well, you know, we have been. I play Thursday nights, which is a lot of fun.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah. So, you know, now, how did you want to do this? Did you want to?
We're just rolling along here and talking, having a good time. You know?
Great. You mean we're on right now?
Oh, yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Let me say hi to the folks out there in Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
Hello, folks.
Yeah.
Jeez, miss them.
How much are you just playing like in a senior league now?
Yeah, we're playing Thursday nights. No check. No slap shot, but last week got a little feisty.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That happens once in a while.
It was about 10 minutes left in the game, and after all the skirmishes, there were 2 minutes left, because it's running time, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
The last 2 minutes is stopped.
Did you win or lose?
We ended up tying.
All right.
But we're in first place. We've got a heck of a good team, 17-2-2.
Wow.
And we got Steve Baker, the old Ranger goalie. As a matter of fact, this week, Mark's back in the league after taking a 2-year sabbatical for misbehaving. We got him back in the league, but we couldn't get him on our team. So we're playing him this Thursday night. But I've got a little dilemma because Tony Amonte, who plays for the New York Rangers, is a cousin of ours.
Yeah.
And I get a chance to go into the Garden and see him play, or play against Mark and Chris Nyland. The Blues Brothers.
There you go.
I don't know if I'm up to handling those two.
One at a time.
Yeah,
so,
right.
When was the last, what you might call organized hockey you played then?
You know, Chase, right after I left Fort Wayne, I got back here and I started the job I'm in now, sales, manufacturer's rep for electrical sales. And I was out in Springfield, Mass, calling on an account, and I popped into the rink and I said, hey, if you're ever looking for a guy on a weekend, give me a call. Gordy Lane was the coach.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't you know it, about a week later, and I wasn't in shape, he said, why don't you come on out, we can use you for the weekend. So I played a couple games, and then he said, look, would you be interested in a tryout? I said, not really, I've got a good job, I just wanted to have some fun if you needed a guy to fill in. Well, he called me up and wanted me to go up to Sherbrooke. I went up there, and he wanted to offer me to a contract. You know, all these years of trying to get up there and move up the ladder.
Amazing.
You know, and when I'm out of the sport, now they're looking for me.
Well, was Bruce Boudreau playing in Springfield at the time?
I think he might have been. Yeah, but see, I didn't know him really that well. I think I played against him when I was in Hershey.
Yeah.
He was with St. Catharines, but I believe he was there.
So he's the coach here now, doing well.
Oh, is he the coach?
Yeah, doing really well.
Oh, that's great.
He'd been here 2 years ago as an assistant under Al Sims.
Al Sims, right. Where'd he move to?
Sims is now the assistant at the Anaheim Mighty Ducks.
Oh, I see. Great.
So, lots of shuffling around. You win something, and everybody, gets on their horse and starts to ride hard.
Right. Every now and then I look in the hockey news and I catch Colin Chin still there.
Doing well.
The old Chinner. Say hi to him for me.
We'll do it. Probably having the banner year of all his career right now. He's a real team leader and doing very well.
Terrific. That's great. Is he the captain?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great.
Captain Colin, no doubt about that.
Terrific. Terrific.
Well, how about the Salvucci family? What's your family size and how are things going, Steve?
Well, Got 3 kids now. We had the 2 girls, and then just lately, 6 months ago, we had a little boy, little Kevin.
There you go.
And yeah, he's terrific. He's just crawling around now, and he'll be walking soon, getting the blades on him, and having some fun out there. The girls both skate, so it's a lot of fun.
You're going to make figure skaters out of them, aren't you?
Yes, we are. They've been watching the whole Nancy Kerrigan, Tanya Harding thing, and they love it. And we've got the pond out back, and it's been a cold winter, so plenty of time for skating.
Well, you sound like you're really up and at 'em, Steve. Just exactly what your job entailed? Do you do a lot of travel? Or
yeah, a lot of travel. And Chase will put on about 50,000 miles anyways a year, all New England. And, 2 different clienteles. One's a distributor end of it. Not a lot of time there. The quick pace and, hi, how you doing, write some business. The other one's the utility municipal end of it, where you stop in, have a cup of coffee, talk a little bit, tell some jokes, write some business, go to lunch, and just really laid back,
Oh, yeah. What kind of a specific product you working with?
Electrical sales manufacturers rep, and we just rep a host of various products for the electrical distributors.
So you're sort of available, Jones. You've got it, and if they want it, you can do it. Eh?
That's right. I've got a good base of people that I work with, and they've known me now for 6 years, and it's a lot of fun.
So at this point, you got your foot in hockey just enough so that you can satisfy yourself once a weekend.
Chase, we play. Believe it or not, we start in September, and we don't get through till May.
Wow.
And it's just once a week, and there's some tournaments during Christmas time, some Massachusetts Bay State games in just last month. So we get about 45 games a year, which is plenty. And then I take the summers off because the summers I devote to golf. I got my handicap down to about 12, and I'm looking. I told Baldy I got to get out there and play him and give him a good whooping.
Yeah, well, here with the old timers coming up with their summer golf tournament, Steve, you really ought to do your best and bring the whole Salvucci clan out.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. When is that, Chase?
It'll be in June, and I'm sure Dale Baldwin will be in touch so that you can get out. We'd love to have you back.
That'd be a lot of fun. I'm going to put that down on the calendar.
At the same time, when you come back, we could use you as a featured entertainer. How's your juggling doing?
Well, I haven't done too much of that. I got one of my pals back here into it, and he's gung-ho, doing a lot of birthday parties, and he's got the whole suit, and, he's got all my magic. He's taught him all that, so he's having a blast at it. I just, with the 3 kids, they keep me going.
You got to juggle kids instead.
Absolutely.
Well, I know Ron Gregory, of course, who's our night jock. That's the one thing he remembered about you besides your hockey prowess. He enjoys people that do sleight of hand and stuff, and he says, my golly, he says, I just wonder if Steve's still doing his juggling.
Yeah, a little bit of magic, and, that pays off well with the customers, entertain them a little bit, so we have some fun. No question.
Yeah. So, and Mark, you say, is finally back with you. Is he working on a full-time setup as well, or what's he doing?
Yeah, Mark is working with one of the local newspapers in town, and he just got married in September, so that's it's finally settled down. And I think it's great for him. He bought a home in Hingham, and as a matter of fact, I'm still doing the woodworking, so Dale and Tony and I were doing that out there, and I just made a beautiful corner hutch for Mark. We just put the finishing touches on it and brought it over to his home. And, yeah.
So now you're doing some woodworking now,
a lot of woodworking, yeah.
How do we order that stuff, Sal?
Yeah, right. How do we order that stuff? Boy, they got me hopping, I'll tell you. Home Entertainment Center next, and Curio after that for all my clowns. Still collecting the clowns.
Are you really?
Oh, yeah, that's quite a hobby of mine.
You must have hundreds and hundreds of them.
Oh, I probably got close to 100, yeah.
I'll be darned.
All the various sizes. Yeah, we've got some fun ones, and the wife collects the precious moments, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks as though you always loved life when you played. It looks like you haven't wasted any of it yet. So.
Well, I haven't, Chaser. I tell you, I miss you folks out there. I got to get out there, and I know Jane's been saying we really got to get out there, and I know the golf game's going to be there, so I'm going to get out there and assassinate you with that.
We might have several golf matches for you to do this summer if we can find your body available.
That'd be great. And I tell you, it's a treat talking with you, Chase.
You're sitting around at 12, you say, huh?
Pardon me?
You're sitting around at 12, eh?
Yeah.
I wonder how many strokes I'm going to have to give you when you get here.
I'm sitting right around 12, but, you know, you long ball hitters, you're going to outdrive me, but hopefully around the green I'll have the touch.
Well, I'll tell you, you had the touch when you played here, Sal, and I know you played elsewhere in the league, but I'm sure the impact you made here in Fort Wayne had to be probably the greatest of any. And I had said, by golly, I'm going to try to find Steve and get him on, and everybody got very excited saying, hey, say hi to the Vooch.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, that was the most memorable time of my life, was playing in Fort Wayne. I really enjoyed those years and made a lot of nice friends, and I'll tell you, the fans were second to none. Go to the Bruins games, and they talk about the fans here. As a matter of fact, just recently I was up in Montreal, caught a Montreal the Rangers game. See my cousin play up there, and they're crazy up there, but I'll tell you, the Fort Wayne Komets, they're the best. The fans out there are just, they're great.
Well, I'm sure you would doubly enjoy it if you were playing here now, because it's been so rejuvenated. You know, Sal, when you can do 26 sellouts a year here, things are cooking,
boy,
eh?
That's right, they're cooking. That's great. And they deserve a winning team, and God bless them. They got the Turner Cup, and that's what they were looking for. I hope they get many more.
Well, we hope so, too, and I just appreciate the chance we've had to talk with you here on Comet Corner tonight. Like I say, sharpen up the golf game, and we'll get you going on the June deal, and we'll see what else goes to work, eh?
Beautifully. Always a pleasure, Chaser.
Hey, my regards to all the Salvuccis back out in good old New England.
You got it.
Steve, thanks for your call. Have a good one, eh?
You too, Bob. Take care.
So that's the story we had from Steve Salvucci. And, of course, whenever you get guests on the show, now we go back and verify just exactly what they did and how they played. And, of course, if anybody's going to know him, it's going to be Coach Bruce Boudreau. And Gabby's got quite a story about Steve Salvucci in Springfield.
Well, it's funny, he was talking about that earlier, Bob, and we remembered him because he came in and, we were playing New Haven. We had a pretty bad team, but we're sitting in there, and Steve just gets out of his business clothes, gets out there, and the coach throws him on the first shift. Well, doesn't he skate for about an hour and a half, a minute and a half? He hit about 27 bodies. He was like a pinball wizard going from back and forth, just creaming these guys. He comes off, and then he yells, "Left wing!" like this, and no one gets on because they're watching him sit on the bench. He's not even winded. He said, "I'm out of shape. I'm out of shape." It was funny. He must have hit more guys then than I've hit my whole career. I'll tell you that much.
But that was the signature of Steve Salvucci's play, and he could put the puck in the net pretty well when he got a chance too.
Well, I'm sure he could. I mean, this game we were more amazed at his hitting, but he looked like just a rough little Italian guy.
Yeah, he was. When they went wop with him, you knew they got hit pretty hard. So Steve Salvucci, our guest, Bruce Boudreau and myself here on